Hi, El Segundo. Happy to be here today to talk to you about the status of our police department and a little bit about the crime trends that we're seeing related to this pandemic. We are fully staffed and we are ready to respond to any emergency. You may have noticed some changes in the way we handle non-emergency calls. We have pushed reporting to either online or on the phone, and we're doing that to make sure we keep our employees safe, but also to keep you safe. But if there's an emergency, call 911 and we will respond. And we have staffing plans in place. Should we become subject to any type of quarantine or any of our employees get sick, we do have the ability to have extra staffing in place so that we will be able to respond to any emergency. Now, as chief, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, what's going on with crime in El Segundo? And my answer is always this: El Segundo is a very safe community, but we're not without crime. And everybody needs to do their part to make sure they don't become victimized. Now, what does that mean, we're a safe community, and what is our crime rate? Well, if you ask what a crime rate is, that tends to suggest a trend over time. And with our numbers being so low, sometimes that's hard to do just in a month-to-month comparison. But I know there's interest out there in knowing what this pandemic has done to our actual numbers. And so we looked at March. We compared March of 2019 to March of 2020. And we saw that we had a 25% reduction in our Part 1 reportable crimes. What does that mean? Well, largely we saw a decrease in vehicle burglaries and thefts from vehicles. Now we're currently looking at our April numbers, and our main driver of crime in this community is thefts, primarily retail thefts. And obviously with businesses closed, we're not experiencing those, nor are we experiencing the other type of crimes that go with it, such as robberies that sometimes happen when a theft from a business escalates and the property is taken by force. And we've seen a reduction in those as well. So I fully expect when the April numbers come out, we will again see a fairly significant reduction of crime from 2019 to 2020. Even though we're seeing a reduction in crime, there still is a potential to be victimized by crime. And it's important that you know that over 75% of property crimes are preventable just by taking basic crime prevention steps. Lower your garage door, remove valuable items from your vehicle, lock your car doors, lock up your bicycles. Just those things alone will drastically reduce the chances of you becoming a victim of crime. We know our crime numbers are down, but just one crime is a problem for me because that means one of you were victimized, and we try very hard every day to make sure that doesn't happen. Also be aware for scams related to the COVID-19 virus. Sergeant Atkinson did a great PSA that talks about those scams. I encourage you to watch it. Follow us on social media. We regularly talk about crime prevention tips, and I think that would be of benefit to you. El Segundo, I know these are challenging times, but I want to personally thank you for following the directives from the state, county, and our local directives here in El Segundo as well, and staying at home, staying out of the parks, out of the playgrounds, off the beaches. This warm weather, this is tough, I know that. But that's so important that we take these steps so that we all come out of this healthy and just as vibrant as we were before this happened. We will get there together. Thank you.